Well, hello, everybody. It has been quite a minute since we have delved deep into D&D and Curse of Strahd. But after a few months rest and some time to get my mental health back together, we are back for the third and final season of Curse of Strahd. I'm your Dungeon Master and host, Full Metal Nate. And tonight, we will be continuing our journey. Well, the party will be continuing their journey to destroy Strahd and escape Barovia once and for all. But ladies and gentlemen, let's start bringing in the guests. A lot of familiar faces. I hope you remember them all. But starting off, the man who is packed very thickly, Darnell. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it feel to be back, bud?
Pretty good. Yeah.
It's been a minute, has it?
All right, I bit my tongue last night on the show, and my tongue is swollen. It's screwing with my delivery for shit. So,
You sure you didn't just like get it stung by a bee or something like that?
no, I had a tooth pulled. My molars a couple days ago. I bit last night. I heard it like tear through the tooth. Through the gum, through the tongue last night. So yeah, it's.
Oh, that's foul. I'm sorry, bud.
It's all right.
Oh shit. And of course, coming up next, joining us is Iron Oxide. How you doing, bud?
Hey, what's up, man?
Getting
Getting my time zones back together. Remembering what a 2-hour time difference means is not a 4-hour time difference. So glad I made it. And Darnell, don't worry about it. All that biting of your tongue does is bring out that sweet Louisiana spice. You sound extra Cajun. I bit you in my tongue, you see. And now,
I bit my tongue, you see.
yeah, you can't really tell what I'm saying.
You killed all.
As long as you give it your best, we got nothing to worry about.
You live in my Monday.
You live in my Monday.
Well, I'm glad you're here, bud.
Some
It's
folks call it a hyzer blade. I call it a sling blade.
That was some taters.
Oh god.
I fix I'm gonna kill you with it.
Oh shit. All right. And of course,
I like the way you talk. I could do this all night. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'd like to have fun here, so that's okay. And of course, the man we once dubbed the better MSK. Pretty sure he's still the better MSK. Ladies and gentlemen, Keon is back. How you doing?
What's going on, y'all? What's up?
Yeah, just glad to be doing this with you guys. I hope you're happy to be back, dude.
I'm ready to roll some D20s.
And roll nat ones.
Yeah.
First roll of the game. Oh fuck!
I wouldn't imagine it.
That's how it. You know what? Strider used to do that all the time. He'd get so psyched to play this, and then first roll, nat one. He's like, shit.
The worst rolls.
Love you, Strider. Miss you, bud. Hope you come back. And of course, we have somebody else who just showed up. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiny but Fierce.
Hey,
Is that the tiny?
Hey, Tiny, how you doing?
I'm doing.
You're making it. Hey, that's
I made
all
it.
that matters.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you need to dip out at any point, you can. So don't feel like we're holding you hostage. Okay.
I've missed playing with you guys, and playing with you guys generally tends to make me pretty happy. So I'm just trying to get through so that I can be happy.
Well, it's good. I'm glad this game makes you happy. Theo will be joining us shortly. I know he had church tonight. Normally in the past episodes in the 2 past seasons, we would start off with a meme segment, but since this is the first episode of season 3, I figured it'd probably be better to just, get back into the game, get everybody reintroduced to the characters and the world and the setting, and maybe next episode we'll probably bring the meme segment back. I know, Darnell.
Emotional damage.
Hey, that's exactly where I was like 3 months ago. All right.
Oh man. I thought this was America.
Wait, what? hopefully the session goes good for you and you are eaten by a house. This is Barovia.
The warehouses are.
And the warehouses will eat you alive. So, alrighty. Well, I'm glad to be here. I hope you guys are. Well, without further ado, let's kick off the new season of Curse of Strahd, starting now.
The night bleeds red, the gates swing wide, shadows march with a turning tide. Thunder breaks where the dead once tread, whispers call for the blood we've shed. The king of night.
Very cool.
That's probably my favorite intro so far.
You spelled my name wrong.
It's impressive.
Yeah. You know, Kit called me out on that, Keon. She's like, you spelled his name wrong. Yeah, and I know. Darnell has been getting on me about his name too. I can't help it. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not doing it on purpose. not trying to make you nervous, sweetheart. No, it's love you, Theo. Alrighty. And notoriously, we do previously ons, for newer episodes. So, of course, previously, last season on Curse of Strahd, the party was cast into a future where Strahd had won. But when they reached Ravenloft, they found him already slain by Strider, a future version of one of their own. Now a Dreadlord himself, corrupted and beyond saving. The battle was brutal, and in an instant, their friend and ally, the Tiefling sorcerer Frey, was slain. The party was then dragged back to the present, where they were met by the taunting voice of Vecna, declaring that their deaths are inevitable. But Frey's spirit returned, offering hope and saying goodbye one final time. And with a final tearful confession to Drax, she vanished into the embrace of the Raven Queen. The party was left shattered, mourning in the mists, as Drax held her lifeless body. But deep in the bowels of Castle Ravenloft, a servant delivered news to Strahd of the party's return. Strahd responded with fury, obliterating the messenger with a single spell. Then rising... Dickhead. Then rising from his throne, he declared, "No more games, no more distance. I will see to their end myself." And that is where we ended last season of Curse of Strahd. So I'm going to say we're going to pick up probably a week after you guys returned to the present. And I'm going to say in that time, you guys have been dealing with things in your own way. And this is how I'm going to kind of reintroduce everybody's characters. I'm going to bounce around from everybody and just do a little something for everybody. I wish Theo was here. I got something actually pretty funny for him. Darnell, you okay?
I'll just do him last because he should be here by then.
Oh.
First, just let out.
Okay. You all right, Darnell?
Yeah, my shit keeps freezing. Started again yesterday.
Okay.
Every 5 minutes, I buffer. I heard nothing you said after last week. You said last week. It's been a week, and I heard nothing. So just now.
Shit. It's okay. You catch the recap on the replay. It's okay.
I'm over it.
Keon, we're actually going to start with you, just because I think it fits. Actually, I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch these. We're starting back in Vallaki at the Blue Water Inn. And I'm going to say, Keon, after last season, you were obviously the most affected by what happened. And I'm going to say for the past week, you've been in some pretty deep despair, my friend.
Been going through it, man.
Just been going through the motions, huh, bud? Well, I'm going to say you're sleeping. And it's dark. It's quiet. And in the midst of your sleep, a voice cries out to you.
Oh, gosh.
You did this to me.
No, none.
Let me
no.
die.
No.
And you wake up.
No, man. Ooh, I jump up out of bed. I'm like, what the?
You're right. There was no man that said that. But a woman.
Of course. When you look around the room, there's nobody there.
Of course.
Nothing except the lingering echo of her voice haunting you.
Fuck this place. The first thing I say.
Fuck this place.
God, man.
All right. And we actually got some comments. Bat Sauce is here. Hey, yo. Gina is here. Hey, Gina. Glad to see you. And there's Darnell. I've missed this. I've missed you guys. This is great. All right. What do you do, Keon?
Well, since I got abruptly awoken by the voice of Kit or Freya, my fault. Of course, I don't want to. I'm trying to show my strength because I know it's a trick from this land at this point for how long we've been here. So I'm gonna go up and wake up. Of course, first thing I said, "Fuck this place. I'm over it," and I want to make my way up the room and see whoever's in the main hall, the main lodging of the inn.
Okay. I'm going to say you open the door, to the hallway. We've been in this area before, so you kind of already know, what it looks like. It's Barovia. So the room you're in is kind of decrepit. It might have a desk with like a chair, like a shitty wooden chair, a window with some drapes and shit. But I mean,
whittling.
Yeah, it's a shitty little room. But if you walk into the hallway, there's nobody in the hallway, but you do hear the normal bustle of the Blue Water Inn coming from the the lounge area from downstairs.
Yeah. And I had the worst circles under my eyes of just seeing of crying and all that stuff, and then the loss of sleep of what we're going through. And so I had the worst circles. The bags under my eyes are terrible at this point.
Yeah.
And I'll make my way downstairs. I just want to order, just give me a drink.
All right. For those of you who are new here, Keon, explain your character and who you are.
Hi, whoever's new here. Greetings, everybody. My name is I'm Drax. I'm a rogue. Also, I am a goddamn drow. Not many people like me, of course. And so
you're black Barovia, skin, not like black, not black. He's like midnight black, like black. Like the
we have the image here. We have the image here. We have the image.
Not a black dude.
Yes, okay. Yes, that's what he looks like. Keon was like, "What can I play that's not an orc?" And I was like, "Wow."
Way to go!
It's a fucked up joke. But yeah, that's cool.
But I'm Drax. I'm a rogue. I like stealing.
You love what you like watching people you love die in your arms too. Apparently.
Hey man. Hey man.
I'm a dick.
I'm the dungeon master. That's like my MO. All right. I'm gonna say, if you decide to go downstairs, you ascend the stairs and you walk into the lounge area. And kind of like I've described in past episodes, it's got like a bar. You might see a few patrons sitting there. There's a barmaid kind of scrubbing some tankards and kind of getting ready for the day. Over in the corner, though, sits our good friend. Well, is he a good friend, though? I don't know. He probably hasn't decided yet. But Roland is just kind of sitting in the corner, minding his own business.
I'm gonna walk up to Roland.
Iron, I'm gonna say you see him come down the stairs and kind of like how he described, his eyes are kind of puffy and baggy. Looks like he's been crying a little bit.
I look like shit.
Okay. Is he gonna come? Have you come over to I'm obviously sitting at a table by myself in the corner. Is he coming over there? Or?
Yeah, I'll make my way to you after I get my drink. I'll make my way over to you.
Oh,
and
okay.
Just take my seat. Yeah.
Okay, by looking at you, I can tell that, there's a lot going on upstairs, but there's also something else. I can tell you've been
jerking off.
Startled. Yeah, that's it. Hey, Barovia is lonely.
Even more now.
For him now. Okay. I can tell you're going through a lot, and likely this place, it's going to take advantage of that.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to keep your value.
I kind of saw some signs. I want to talk about it.
I'm trying this new friendly approach.
Oh, wow.
I would hope so. You guys have literally been to hell and back together at this point.
For real.
Yeah.
But I take my seat, sit down. I sigh. What do we do at this point? We seen the future is. It's not nice of a future that we have coming towards us.
And it's not set.
Yeah.
It's just one possible outcome. I've seen many, many outcomes.
I don't know how you do it.
All I can do is keep doing it until we do it right. And I have a feeling this time it's going to be the right time.
Let's hope. All we can do is hope.
I like optimistic Roland. I like this. I dig it.
Yeah, Roland shut the hell up.
If Theo was here, I'd probably have him be playing some music in the background like a douchebag or something. I don't know, but he's a bard. That's what he'd be doing. Oh,
right.
Speaking of that,
literally all bards do.
Yeah. Iron, explain who your character is for the newer people in the audience.
Okay, my name is Roland. I am a ranger, and I am the only one in the party who is native to Barovia. I died originally defending my family and failing it from Strahd. Set out to take revenge, died again. Set out to take revenge, died again. And you can kind of see rinse, repeat. Here we are.
It's just never-ending Groundhog Day for you, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. It's left him bitter, cynical, slightly insane. But yeah, I think that's it. Am I missing anything?
Nope.
But I'm trying to turn things around this time. With the I've noticed that the events during this version of the quest have gone quite a bit different, so I'm just holding on to one shred of hope that this might be the last time, at least for me.
Well, that's good, dude. That's good.
Can't be worse than the Dark Tower movie that was made with Idris Elba. So,
oh god,
let's not talk about.
Let's not talk about that.
Never talk about that.
In the words of my dearly departed uncle, there are some things you just don't talk about, son. We don't talk about that movie. If you mention that movie again, I'm gonna have to smack your teeth out of your mouth. That's how he felt about Crystal Skull. Could not bring up Crystal Skull around that man. All right, I'm going to do one more thing for you guys, and then we will cut to Darnell. As you guys are kind of sitting at the table, talking, the barmaid makes her way over to you guys, and she goes, "You're Drax and Roland, yes?"
Yes, we are.
And she's got her hair kind of tied back in a ponytail. It's, black. She's got green eyes. She's wearing the standard barmaid outfit. And no, it's not a slutty barmaid outfit. I know Theo would ask that question if he was here. But she goes, one of your friends left this for me. He just ran off in the middle of the night. He asked me to give it to you.
What?
And she pulls from her pocket what looks like an envelope. And
I'll take it.
She gives it to you. We'll get back to that in a minute.
Cool, because I'll do that real quick.
That's just key on. All right. We are now going to jump over to Pact. Pact. Darnell, you were not in the Blue Water Inn.
Okay.
I'm going to say you were out in the streets of Valaki, probably making your way back to the tavern. And as you make your way, just because there are people around, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God damn it. All right, come on. I didn't get my dice out. Just give me a second.
You're good.
Son of a bitch.
I kept forgetting you were a vampire all through season 2, so
You did. All right, let's see. Let me go with that one. All right. And what you said? What again?
Wisdom saving throw.
6.
Yeah, that's not going to cut
I
it.
did have something for this, so
Yeah.
just remember that.
Yeah, it's true. So
Did I freeze?
a little bit. For me, a little bit. Can you still hear me?
Internet problems suck.
Yeah, internet problems blow.
Hello?
Trust me. I can hear. I see you.
My internet's fucking stupid, man. All right.
It's okay. I'm the king of autistic internet. Sometimes mine just cuts out entirely, and I have to fight for 5 minutes to get back in here. But with that failure, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say you're in a pretty good sea of people. There's people walking by you and walking past you. There's a flash of lightning overhead, off in the distance. Pretty standard Barovia, a pretty standard day in Barovia. Right. But your throat starts to burn and itch a little bit as you feel the hunger start to creep on you.
Okay.
And if you look at the various people around you, you start to see the veins in their necks pulsate.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna need you. Well, what do you do first?
I was gonna say, I'll snap to mist and fly to the highest building in town in the city, to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Get there, coalesce back into myself, and blow my whistle.
I figured that's what you were gonna do. So when you blow it, from behind you, this black shadowy puddle starts to emerge. It starts to manifest on the ground behind you, and she comes up through the floor and out of it. And before we continue, do you want to tell any newcomers who you are?
Let's say yes. I am. My name is Pact Thickly. I am a half-elf fighter from the Sword Coast, who was transported here against my will. Oh, I'm sorry. I took a job with these people to come kill the bad guy, and in the process, I was killed. and was given an option by the powers above to, hey, you have a second shot, but you'll be a vampire when you go. You want it? And I hesitated and said, fuck yeah, send me back.
That is awesome. Well, up through the floor and standing before you is, of course, I actually got a overlay for this, is Alara. And she looks at you and she goes, thirsty?
I want to look at her and just kind of like, yeah, real funny.
I don't know where you and everyone else disappeared to, but it's been weeks since I last seen you. It's dangerous for you to be wandering around without feeding.
I want to tell her, yeah, I know it's been a while, and I'm doing it not like calmly, like, hey, yeah, it's been a while. Like, I'm doing it like clearly I need to feed before I continue telling you what happened.
Well, she kind of reaches behind her on her belt and she pulls out a dagger and starts to take off her gauntlet and her glove under it. And she immediately just sinks it into her arm.
Nice.
And then she holds out her wrist. That is for the record.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
For the record, Arza would totally be into this. He's the one who likes blood play, after all.
True.
Nah, love you, bud.
All right, so she cuts.
I needed to know that.
He said it, not me.
Does she like raise her hand out to me, or like, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna go feed.
Okay. I'm gonna say, as you do, probably after maybe a solid maybe 20 seconds, make another wisdom saving throw.
All right. 3.
God damn, dude.
Well, dice hate me today.
Dice do not like you. Yeah, she
Do you have Strider's dice?
he stole his Lord of the Ring dice. Awesome.
I'm the one that stole it from his front door.
Hold on a second. She's actually going to take some piercing damage from this and some necrotic damage. Ooh. She takes 10 points of piercing damage and 1 point of necrotic damage. She kind of grips her arm a little bit more. Since you failed, I'm going to say the intensity of how you're biting her increases. You know, you kind of start to go into a feeding frenzy almost. And she kind of makes a smart comment about it. She's like, you do realize I need that blood for later.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm not going to make you. She already took damage and stuff. Do you stop eventually, or?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I would say another 5 or so seconds. I kind of come to my senses. What she said gets through the big rush of, the wave rush in my head.
Yeah.
I stop.
But she kind of pulls her wrist back. She takes some cloth and wraps herself up, puts her gauntlet back on, and all that. I'm sorry about the tiefling.
We tried. It's the best we could. Best we could do.
You seem troubled by it.
Okay, at this point, can I explain to her what we went through?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Like what would happen? We went through the future and all this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you give you tell her as much as you can remember about the whole thing, and when you're done, she's just kind of staring at you wide-eyed. She's like, by the gods.
There were no gods there this day.
Well, one could argue there aren't any gods in this time either.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess while I'm here, I should tell you.
I'm heading back to the my internet.
It's okay, dude.
Am I back?
Michael is in the chat. What is up, dude? Yeah, you're back. Slightly.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
I'm just headed to the inn to meet with the others. You want to come with me?
I would accept your invitation, but I have business somewhere else in town. But I do want to give you this. And she pulls a letter out of I'm going to say she's got like a traveler's pouch or something. And she hands it to you.
Thank you.
It's just read it when you get a chance. I'd imagine that's probably where you and your friends want to go next.
Mm.
And while you're having this conversation, we're gonna switch over to Tiny.
Ooh, sorry about that, y'all.
Tiny, I'm gonna say as they're on the roof having this conversation, you just happen to be walking by the building that they're on.
Hmm. Do I see them?
Well, we're gonna find out. Hold on. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to navigating StreamYard again. Make me a perception check.
15.
15? That will do it.
My dice roll good.
Jealous, right? No, I'm gonna say you.
Well, Darnell, you gave me the dice. It's not my fault.
You do see the silhouette of Pack Thickley up there. I'm gonna say you see him, but you don't see Alara. You know, it looks like he's talking to someone. You just don't know that it's her.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, he might be a vampire, but I trust him, so I'm gonna carry on to the tavern, and if I feel like I need to ask him what the fuck was going on, I'll do it later.
Okay. Do you want to explain to any newcomers who you are?
Sure. I am Tikva. I am part Asimar, so I'm part angel, and I used to be dedicated to the god of life and truth, and I did not get along very well with some of the people in my community because I thought that truth was more important than other things that they thought needed to be controlled. So I left to go on my own to seek out evil and destroy it and try to protect people. And in Barovia, I have no connection to my original god, but the Queen of Ravens, the goddess of death, has offered me her patronage. So, and because death is a part of life as long as it is natural and correct, I have decided to take her up on that, and I am now an Asimar who is patroned by the goddess of death. And I used to have pretty fiery wings, now I have pretty black wings instead.
But you still have an inkling of angelic, visage to you. So I mean, you didn't lose that. All right, you said you make your way to the Blue Water Inn. All right, cool. And Darnell, you said you're going to go there too. All right, I'm going to say back up on the roof with you and Alara. She bids you farewell, and her form begins to dissipate. right. So you guys are heading there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know Darnell's like getting ready to throw his fucking webcam
Yeah, I can
like
see it.
like across the room.
I can see it, yeah.
The rage. All right, he's back. All right.
I'm feeling. Trust me.
It's okay, dude. We've all been there. Don't let it get to you too much. All right. We're going to cut back to the Blue Water Inn, and I'm going to say, Tiny, you probably get there first. Drax, you and Drax and Roland, you guys, you see Tikva enter. You know, the door swings open, and, you know, she's standing there.
I kind of hold of the letter.
I'll
yeah,
go
we have an open.
table.
Okay. I'm going to say another minute passes, and Pact shows up as well.
Hold the letter.
All right, I see them all. I'm gonna walk up. Toss a letter on the table. Alara sent this.
Oh, hi, Pact.
Sorry, I was trying to swallow at the same time I was talking. Alara says hi, and I toss the letter on the table.
From Alora. Her. But we also got a letter from one of others.
So we have 2 letters. Who's gonna read them?
I was gonna say, wow, that's a lot of reading.
That's a lot of reading. But I'll take the letter from the bar. I'll start opening up the letter from the bar maiden.
Okay. All right. You I mean, it's not a fancy sealed letter. It looks like it was kind of just maybe put together overnight. But you open it and it reads as follows. Dear friends, we have been through a lot since stepping foot into this land, and I cannot thank you enough for all that you've done. I know the battle is still... I know there's still a lot of work to be done. And I know that one day Strahd will fall by our hands. But after the most recent events, I do not trust myself anymore. Seeing that thing in that timeline, it has deeply troubled me and my soul. So, to prevent any more harm from befalling, you or anyone else, I must split. I pray that fate will bring us back together one day. Good luck, my friends. Strider.
Fuck.
To be
Not only
honest,
we lost 1, we lost 2.
he's not lost. It's just doing what he thinks right. The outcome.
Dude, hell, we know it's not getting worse from here.
I missed the whole letter, by the way, so I don't know what's going on.
Strider left the party.
Strider left the party because of the
Got
future that we saw.
Yeah, he feels
Got it.
very guilty about what future him did to Frey, and he took the fuck off, pretty much.
And his dice were ass.
Honestly, that was the best thing. Strider never got back to me on how I could write him out of the campaign. I didn't just want to kill him off. So I was like, you know what?
No, that's actually good. Just it gives you got a easy arch if he decides to free up some time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I figured that. I was like, you know what? Just have him leave. He's probably in his emotions and being mopey because future him killed Frey, so he's
It actually works out narratively, so
yeah. Leaving it up to you guys. Talk.
But for now, this is for the best.
Not
He
the
doesn't
dice.
trust himself.
Sorry.
Somebody else go.
I'd hope
I'd
that he would trust us to be able to keep him in check, but if he feels he needs to go off on his own, then I can understand that.
Not about trusting us.
But how do we know that's not how the future comes?
We don't. It could be any one of us.
This makes. But if this is a decision, and he's probably too far gone at this point.
Hey, real quick. I'm about to come right back, see if I can fix my internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Pac just disappears in a puff of smoke, and we're like,
Yeah,
well, that was
Where'd he go? Oh, he had to go take a shit or something. I don't know. Do vampires even shit? It's a good question. I need that on a t-shirt now.
the
Do
thing
vampires...
we have to know moving forward is that future could be any one of us.
You're right. But we lost two members now. This makes us
You
roll
dwell on but
with
one.
I don't dwell on just one.
By the way, guys, all of a sudden, there was butterscotch.
Did I roll for doubt?
What's up, Theo?
What's up, homos? Did I miss something? What's going on?
Welcome back.
Just more crying, more people being in their feelings. You know, the usual BS that happens in Barovia.
All right, good. So wait, hold on. Set the scene for me. I want to know how Butterscotch walks in. Set
All
the
right,
scene.
so
Perfect timing.
Yeah, it's actually perfect timing. So we basically spent the first part catching up with everybody, reintroducing
for him.
characters. Drax, Roland, Tikva, and Pact are all sitting at a table because in the Blue Water Inn because they've gotten a letter from Strider basically saying that he left the party and he feels fucking guilty about what happened in the future when future him killed Frey. So in his head, he's like, to protect everybody, I'm just going to kind of strike out on my own and good luck. So they just got done reading the note that he left.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so Butterscotch, knowing none of this, is gonna walk up to the table, scratching his
Lord.
balls, and be like, "Sup, hobos? Did I miss anything?"
Oh,
And
Lord.
then sit at the table.
And for anyone new that's watching, Theo, do you want to tell them who you are?
Yes, this is Butterscotch Ballynook, halfling bard, adventurer, man of mystery. Happy to be here. Traveling entertainer. Here for the story. He's here to collect the story of this eclectic band of adventurers that he stumbled into.
Why don't you give a little history about what happened to you when you met these fine people?
Yeah, it was awesome. Some of them did not react super well to me. I got a chuck bitten out of my neck through no fault of my own. And then I also noticed that the women in this party seem to not be able to take a joke. That's another thing I've noticed. Roland is cool. I think the epilogue of Butterscotch and Roland on an adventure together, Witcher style, is going to be good. That's the sequel the fans want to see.
It's a nice little one-off after the campaign's over, I think. All right. But yeah, so they're all just kind of sitting there. You said you walk up scratching your balls.
Scratching my balls. Sup, homos? Did I miss anything?
Your smelly balls.
Well, any of you want to fill them in on what's going on?
Well, Theo, welcome. It's nice for you to join us. Oh, Butterscotch, yes, what am I saying? Well, we just lost another member. Strider has left us to go on his own. He believes that from what happened in the future, he believes leaving us will be for the greater good.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought it was because of the smell. That's fine. I mean, I've been putting up with it, but somebody really should say something. You guys are... I don't know which one of you it is. It's not me.
You guys.
You guys...
Roland just kind of scoots back.
am the drow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Racism's my shit.
Oh shit.
Actually, I have really good hygiene. Too, right?
I'm trying to be the nice one now.
You guys do have the second letter that Pact has.
All right.
Ooh, another letter.
Or reading.
What do you do with it, Darnell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep fucking freezing, so I never know if I'm able to say anything. No, it's bitching about my internet on you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, what rhymes with Strider left the party? I need to put this in the song.
It's a good
No,
question.
you know what? I'll figure it out. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's not your
yeah.
job. Give me a second.
Yeah, just work your magic. Work your bard magic. Do you give them the note, Darnell?
Yeah, I gave it to him when I walked in.
All right, who's gonna open it?
I thought that's what the letter said. The starter left.
No, you got a different one from Alara, remember?
Oh. Yeah, I
Yeah,
handed it when I
the-
walked in.
Yeah, the letter we just read was given to Drax by the barmaid.
Yeah.
Strider left
Oh,
it
sorry.
behind.
It's hard to follow because I keep getting bits and pieces of conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, dude.
All right. Yeah, it was just the letters on the table.
I haven't read for decades. I'm not about to start. Somebody else do that.
Awesome. All right, so Drax or Tikva then, or if Butterscotch wants to do
I'll
it.
read it. I'll perform it. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Lord.
Who's the character?
All right, so you open it.
Yes.
All right.
I want to sing it.
All right, so it's basically a summons from the Burgermeister of Valaki, Fiona.
Oh, is this the one Strider was hitting on?
Yes.
He's gone. Sucks for you. All right, I'm moving it. Let's do it.
This is the Michelle Pfeiffer lookalike.
All right, so Butterscotch is going to see who it's from and be like, this is a private note.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'll play it. Let's do it. Let's read it. What does it say? What does it say so people know?
It basically says, to my new friends, I am deeply troubled by your loss. I know you have had time to mourn, but there is still much work to be done. I hereby summon you to meet me at my mansion at 3:00 this afternoon. Be there. It's of great importance. Signed, Burgermeister of Valaki, Fiona.
It's 3:35.
Sounds like she wants to have a date with me at 3:00 today. I don't know why she invited you guys. That's a super weird move on her part. I don't know what that's about. To be honest with you.
What do y'all say to that?
Well, I guess we should go. We should all take showers. It's important that we're all presentable.
Very nice and clean.
And breath mints.
Breath mints. I agree.
Those. Does anyone have them?
Is there even such a thing as a breath mint in Barovia?
Right.
Seriously.
I can imagine the only person in Barovia that would actually have them is like Strahd.
Probably like twigs of mint and, fucking herb.
Y'all are going there with the intention of getting laid by
Herbs.
Fiona. That's fucked up.
Well, Roland is feeling a new emotion he hasn't felt in centuries since Butterscotch rejoined. That's self-consciousness.
I love it. All right. I am gonna say it's probably like maybe 2:45 ish.
So we need to get going.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, I stand up from the table.
All right, who wants to give me uppies?
Oh, God.
Who am I riding on? Tifa, you get first shot, obviously. Then,
No.
okay.
I love how Tikva just not changed at all. She's not having your shit.
All right.
I'll grab him like a newborn kitten by the scruff of his shirt, by the back of his collar, and just pick him up, start carrying him.
We should get a backpack for me.
I have
you can carry him around like Yoda and Luke Skywalker.
Theo, I have a picture I want to send to you. It's just like this harness for to hold your toddler.
Yes.
On your back.
Yes.
Is a harness where it's like a little platform to stand on instead of the halfling to hang out and fight from your back.
That's what I'm saying, because I need that to be able to play my music while, because I don't have the same movement speed. So.
All right, so Theo is writing bitch right now, so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all start making your way there.
Yeah, I stand up, kind of dust myself off, and make my turn around, wait for them, everybody else to get up so we can leave the exit the door.
All right. Everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I got to ask. I got to make sure this was going on. All right. All right. So you guys make your way out into the street and, packed since you fed, you don't feel that crippling burning anymore in your throat. Mm-hmm. Like I was telling him earlier, the streets are pretty packed. Like this is a pretty normal day, in Vallaki. It looks like people are just kind of going about their business, and you might walk by the market area where people are trading goods and buying food and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say it takes you probably about maybe 20 minutes of walking to get to the Burgermeister's mansion. And of course, when you come upon the structure, it's this big, towering, 2-story tall, Gothic mansion. Just kind of lingers over you. And standing outside is a man. You guys have actually met this man before. He's about 6'2". He's wearing a vest. He's got pants on, and hope he's got pants on. Right? I had to think about that for a second after I said that. I was like, wait a minute, I hope he's got pants on. But he's got his arms folded, and he bows his head a little bit, and he goes, the Lady Burgermeister has been expecting you all.
Shit. Well, we're here.
Greetings. My name is Butterscotch Bollynook. These are my friends and companions. I'm here to seduce the Burgermistress.
Please don't mind him.
Drop him.
He's really more of a colleague.
You just hit the ground. Dust kicks up and shit. I will escort you inside. And he turns and he pushes open the 2 double doors. Please, right this way.
Well, let's go.
He wants to sandwich the Burgermistress. But he leads you inside, and of course, if you've seen any kind of Gothic mansion, in any piece of media, it's pretty much what it looks like. It's got a giant staircase in the middle, at least the second floor. There's probably some tables off to the side, some cabinets. If you look around, there's probably some cobwebs and dust covering specific surfaces of this place. But he walks up the stairs and takes a right down a hallway towards another set of double doors. And he pushes them open, and you all come into what looks like a lounge office kind of area. And towards the far end of this room, there is, a big glass window that kind of looks down into the streets. There's a desk in front of it with a bunch of papers and stacks of papers. And, there's probably a quill there, with ink and all that. It's dimly lit. There's probably some torches, hanging along the walls, just giving faint light to this place. But standing in front of the window, hold on a second, I'm trying to. It's cool. I actually got different overlays for the different locations now too. But standing in front of the window is, of course, Fiona. And she's wearing kind of a red, a robe a little bit. She seems like she's dressed in, just normal, like just chilling attire as far as like Barovian attire goes.
Right.
She's dressed comfortably for this meeting, and for visual, reference for anyone who needs one, this is what she looks like mainly. I tried to go for the Michelle Pfeiffer look. I don't know how well.
It's a young Michelle Pfeiffer.
No,
Okay.
I like her. She looks disappointed.
That was her face after she first met you.
Yeah, she's like, I can't fucking believe this guy. Like, oh my god. I mean, look at that face. That's a face that anybody could love. I mean,
That's
shit.
what I say. That's what I say.
But she turns around to all of you and she goes, I see you all made it. Please make yourselves comfortable. And I'm going to say probably in front of the desk, there's probably like maybe a few couches, like maybe some chairs. So, I mean, there's plenty of places for everyone to sit, or if you want to, you can stand.
Doesn't she wonder where Strider is? Because she wouldn't know what happened with Strider, would she?
You're thinking ahead, Tiny.
Sorry.
We'll get there. It's okay.
But I'll take my seat, just lean back, cross my legs,
Okay.
my arms, lean back.
All right.
Lean back.
Lean back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. It's funny you mentioned that, Tiny, because she does bring that up. She's like, there are only 5 of you. Where's the one called Strider?
Well, Strider decided to leave the party. We received a letter this morning. He doesn't like what seems going to happen later on in the future, and he has decided for our well-being to leave.
The future. By the way, Drax. Keon. She has no idea about what happened.
Shit.
Yeah, I kind of nudge him, like, not too much TMI.
All she knows is that
he's decided to
it was
seek
the smell.
opportunity elsewhere, and we have wished him success in his future endeavors.
Okay.
It was the smell. He didn't like the smell.
I'm not gonna make you guys roll.
You've never been fired before, so you don't get the joke.
I'm not gonna make you roll deception for that. She just kind of takes your word for it. As far as she knows, you guys just came back into town from a mission, and Frey was dead. So she knows about Frey dying. So that's why she said,
How?
Yeah. She goes, "That's a shame. He seemed like a very determined fellow. I hope he's doing well at this moment."
She has a hots for him.
Yeah.
And she still got her hands like folded behind her back, but she like turns and sits down in the chair in front of the desk. And she kind of stretches her arms out, lays them on the desk. As I said in my letter, I'm terribly sorry about the tiefling. She seemed like
it's never the ugly ones that die.
In these lands, it seems like the young die very quickly, my friend. She seemed powerful and capable. I know some of you are probably mourning her pretty hard.
She was a part of our party.
Drax was fucking her. Sorry, did we not know that? Was that not public knowledge? My bad. Am I the only one that can read social cues here? Jesus Christ. I didn't know I was letting the cat out of the bag. That's on me.
Drax was fucking her.
Butterscotch is our artistic make-a-wish kid.
I'm saying that's why he's so upset, probably.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Part of it.
I mean, they had a connection. I mean, I'd be upset too.
We didn't even.
Yeah, I can read social cues. People say I can't read social cues, but I can read social cues.
What's funny is he's not even saying this as Theo Snodgrass. He's saying all of this in character.
100%. People say
fucking hell.
You're doing great, Butterscotch. Thanks, Butterscotch.
Jesus.
Like I said,
Where?
I'm my deepest sympathies. I can assure you, Father Lucian has done a good job of preparing her resting place.
We appreciate that.
It's the least I can do for the couple times you've helped save this town. Well, before you all disappeared on whatever mission took you away from us, I told your friend that I had business with you all. There's some things I needed to discuss with you all, which I hate that he's not here for this, but I think some of you already know what this business is. And it is the business of Strahd. Your friend may be gone, but I think you all can agree the goal remains the same. He must die.
That always was our plan.
And he will.
It came to my attention that you all were looking for 3 artifacts to help you in the fight.
Do you have
Oh, yeah, I forgot about those.
Yes, the sword, the book.
And the symbol of Ravenkind. It's like an amulet, kind of.
Yeah.
I have something for all of you. And she puts her hands together and she claps them. And the guy that let you in the house, he kind of walks out from behind you guys, and he's carrying what looks like a small wooden chest. And it's kind of lined with some fancy metalware, and he just kind of gently sets it down on the desk.
What is this?
Open it and see.
I stand up, open up the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? All right, you open it?
Yep.
All right. You open it, and it is a giant book.
Oh, what the? Is this what I think it is?
Strahd's Tome.
Shit.
Where did you get it?
My family is very old, and they've been in this land for a very long time. I have connections, allies outside of this city.
Strahd has destroyed you?
He's destroyed all of us one way or another, my dear.
That he has.
Miss Frey. I also have something else for you as well. And she snaps her fingers, and this tall guy comes back with another box, and it's slightly smaller. And he sets it down on the table.
You might want to open this one, or I'll open up the other one.
By the way, Keon, add the Tome of Strahd to your gear or your equipment.
Let's go.
If you're the one that's going to hold on to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Does it really matter who holds on to it, or
it might down the line?
First dibs, cool. But if there's somebody whose power it would make, or like abilities, it would make more sense.
Oh shit! Nether Knight is in the chat. What is up, dude? Yes, exactly that.
Who's more of the magic user in the party?
It'd probably be Tikva.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she might want to hold that one.
I mean, she's also a cleric of death, so
Well,
kind of. Yeah.
I'm also a full caster. I object.
Oh, okay.
By
Either
default,
one of them.
I'm a storyteller. I would be if it's part diary that Butterscotch definitely wants a piece of it.
All right.
Absolutely. I think we should just share it. Everyone should get a turn reviewing it because I want to.
Yeah.
Butterscotch wants to review it immediately so he can tell the story.
All right. What about the other box? Who opens it?
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Either one. We'll figure out what it is and who it's best suited to.
Open up the second box.
When you open it, you see what looks like some kind of amulet. But before you can grab it, Fiona reaches across the table and closes the box and pulls it towards her.
So what do you have? So what do you want us? So what do you want from us?
I've given you the Tome of Strahd, and I have the symbol of Ravenkind in my possession as well. If I recall correctly, I think you were looking for it at the Blue Water Inn, correct?
No, we were.
Yes.
I have one thing to ask. The Sword of Sunlight. It is said that it can kill Strahd permanently.
That's the plan.
I want you to find this sword and bring it back here. When you return with it, I will give you the symbol of Ravenkind.
Are you asking us to hand this sword over to you?
We'll discuss that when you return.
I want to walk forward and just like pass my hand through the fucking desk. Wah! You're gonna fucking tell us now. No more fucking games. We have the same goal. What's your end game?
Strahd's head on a platter.
Done.
I just
give
want
us the fucking amulet.
How do I know you won't try to run off with these artifacts?
Run
We
where?
have too many
Barovia
goals.
Barovia is an entire trap. Plus, you know we were here to kill Strahd.
Well, you have saved my town in the past, but that doesn't necessarily mean my trust comes with it.
So you don't trust us.
I don't
Well,
trust
we don't.
anybody.
The amulet belongs to the goddess who I now serve.
I want to lean on the desk as close as I can to her, very quietly, to where everyone can hear. I don't care, just very quietly and calmly, as calm as insanely possible. You don't trust us. We don't trust you. I can take this from you in a second. But if you really want the safety of this place, like we do, you'll hand it to us. We're not going anywhere. We've lost 2 friends. If we wanted to leave, we'd have been gone by now. Give us the amulet. Let us get the sword in this shit, and you can have whatever the fuck you want.
For the record, I do trust you, sweetheart. Whatever you say.
Oh my god! He did so
How
quick.
did you have that loaded up?
He did
How did
so
you have
quick.
that ready?
I made that shit like 3 days ago.
You knew it was going to be relevant.
Yep.
I
Wow.
literally almost said that. I was like, I'm not trying to make you nervous. I was about to say that, and I was like, no, it's too on the nose. That's God damn it. Okay.
Hold on a second. Make a persuasion check, Darnell. I gotta remember to keep
23.
That'll fucking do it. She goes, as you wish. Maybe I misjudged you. I cannot find my fucking banner. All right, there we go. Can't be too careful in this land. And since you smashed the fucking table, she kind of kicks the box towards your feet.
And while they're doing that, I want to turn
I'll
around
pick
and
it up.
start going through the book.
Iron will be right back. He said his internet's acting weird. Everybody's just having internet problems, man.
The storm coming
It
through.
could be the solar flares. There
Yeah.
must be a lot of connection stuff.
Shit. Apparently, Kit's trying to send chats to the.
Yeah, she's been
Yeah,
messaging me about it.
Yeah, and it's not working. That is weird. You should be able to if you're on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I even sent her the Rumble links.
If
Yeah.
she's having trouble, I mean, internet troubles like us.
Yeah. I'm just praying mine doesn't like give out because I'm like streaming to YouTube and Rumble at the same time.
Right.
But I just need to upgrade mine. It's not that bad. I think me and my cousin got a deal worked out where we're gonna kind of split the bill.
Oh, okay.
But there's one other thing. And it concerns the Koliana girl. She cannot stay here.
I had problems. I missed almost everything that was said before this.
That's okay.
Who is the Koliana
Who
girl?
can't stay here?
The one known as Tatiana. While she stays here, Strahd will be a constant threat to my city. Even more so. I know his reach and his influence is far and wide as this land, but with her here, he will be gunning for my city even more than he already has. He's already sent his goons twice. I figured you all are capable. And besides, she may be useful on your journey. She may know more about this land and more about that book than anyone else.
So at this point, you're asking us to leave the city?
I'm asking you to take the girl with you on your journey. That will draw Strahd's attention away from my city and allow me time to prepare my men for any oncoming attack. Because once you return with that sword, all bets are off. He will rain down on my city like hellfire.
All right, so who wants to be on babysitting duty?
She's not a kid. She's a grown woman.
I repeat myself. Who wants to be on babysitting duty? I think Tikva should do it. She's more nurturing naturally. And then the men we can worry about the solving the mission and whatnot. I think that'll be good. Ready, break. All right, what's next?
I'm pretty sure Tifa here can pretty much almost one-shot all of us.
Don't know. What's up?
But as they're talking, I want to start sweeping through the pages of the book.
When you do, actually, before you even try to open it, hold on a second. I need to get better at having my banners ready. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, man.
You really think you're going to open the book of Strahd and there not be some consequences, man? Come on.
Well, how's a 21 do?
I'm going to say that does pretty good. But when you open it, Keon, there is like an uneasy feeling that kind of creeps up over you.
I get the chills a little bit.
Yeah, you get some chills. But
Are they multiplying?
It's weird because when you look at the book,
control.
It looks like it's written in a language that you're familiar with, but at the same time, not completely familiar with. So,
is it a cipher? Or just a different language?
Cipher.
Oh, well, I think I could try to break something. Try to get through it. I'll make a...
If someone's got detect magic, that could work. But
I I
get it.
Detect magic. I don't have my fucking character sheet on me though. I have it at my house. I will have it by next time. I don't have it today, but I'll have it next time. I do.
That's a shame. Sorry. Sounded like Christopher Lambert from Mortal Kombat. The fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry. She kind of rests her chin on her fist. That reminds me. The bones of St. Andrew. They're still out there. If you return those to my city, I might be able to protect my people from Strahd's onslaught. It's what's kept this town safe from any outside intruders for quite some time. And without them, we're vulnerable.
Those were the bones. That's what was stolen by the people in the cloaks when the werewolves attacked, right?
That's what we were going to get back when we could transport in the future.
Yeah. I was informed that they are at Argynvost Holt. And when she says that, it kind of registers with you guys that there's no way that she could have known that. So who told her?
But how do you know this information where these bones are at?
Hold on a second. It's because I told her. And when you look to the corner of the room, Alara steps out of the shadows.
Oh shit.
Your friend has been quite knowledgeable. And Alara crosses her arms. I know of her history. And I know of her crimes. I've decided to offer her a full pardon. In exchange, she will aid my city and my town, and she will be your guide on this quest. She knows more about the layout of this land than anybody else.
And you trust this?
I trust that she can get the job done, and that she wants Strahd as dead as much as you guys do.
But yet you were going to hold an amulet from us because you didn't trust us.
I never said I trusted her.
It makes sense. He just asked you and you said yeah.
Just go with it, Darnell. Damn it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
My bad.
No, it's fine. That's what I get for trying to bamboozle everybody and failing. That's my own fault. Alara, a real Tomb Raider. Yes, exactly. Well, or like a real genocidal maniac, according to some people.
Yeah.
I mean, she did nuke an entire town off the map. May or may not learn that power later.
Men, women, and children.
Yep.
Guys, she was having emotions. Would you chill out? Stop being so hard on her. She was doing her best, okay? She was having
Tiny, I could imagine you're probably not too happy about this.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I like her. I think she joins the team. I like her. I support this.
I got damn
She's my favorite character so far.
Theo.
Yeah.
I need you. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Make me an Arcana check.
All right. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Gonna go 17.
Okay, that'll do it. So, as they're all having this conversation, the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand up. As you feel a presence. It's familiar to you. And you've only felt it one other time.
Dad?
About to do that.
No.
Okay.
You felt
Scoutmaster
it.
Kevin?
You felt. Jeez. You felt it when you first entered Barovia with your family, and you felt it that very same day when they died.
Oh, gotcha.
And it is about this time the tall gentleman that I talked about before, he comes into the room and he's like, I hate to interrupt Burgermeister, but there are 3 people outside that say they're here to see you. I wasn't expecting other guests. What do they want, Isaac? I don't know, ma'am. They just said that they have business with you.
I look over at Pat and I kind of nudge him. Say, check the roof.
Tiny.
Sorry.
I need you to make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh. 15?
That'll do. The average is 10, so. All right. Tiny, you too begin to feel a presence. And when you look out the window, walking by the building on the street, you see the visage of the Raven Queen.
Oh, shit.
And she kind of looks up at you, makes eye contact. You know, her eyes are glowing purple and she's wearing a dark cloak. And she disappears. And she disappears in a whiff of smoke.
Why do gods always got to be like that? They can't be straightforward.
They got nothing better to do.
I know that something's going on and that she's involved, so I better keep my eyes and ears open or whatever.
I kind of like that she's playing hard to get.
Well, should we go greet our guests?
Is everybody frozen?
They're your guests, but sure.
This goes for everybody. Hold on a second. Where am I?
Fine, we can't hear you, bud.
Still
Yeah,
can't
you're like-
hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Nothing.
There you are.
Here you go.
Nothing. Okay.
No, yeah, we hear you now. We hear you now.
Okay.
right.
Quick rundown. What'd I miss?
So Alara's going to be joining your party as a
Gotcha,
guide,
figured that.
as a guide on the quest to find the Sun Sword. And
We got
apparently,
the home of Strahd, and there's an amulet.
yeah, you guys have the Tome of Strahd now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I didn't really miss anything.
All right.
She kept the medallion though, and so
No.
sword, right?
We have it now.
No, Darnell's got it.
Okay.
Everybody, make me an athletics check.
Athletics check. That's my favorite thing.
Can I do an acrobatics check?
Sure.
Yeah.
26.
26.
15.
15.
12.
That still passes.
15 for butterscotch.
All right, that passes.
13.
And 13. Okay, so everybody passed. Let me change music a little bit. All right. So, as you guys are having this conversation, you all notice a figure coming towards the window. And it is the body of one of the guards.
Oh, shit.
And he just boosh, smashes through the window and tumbles to the floor.
Oh, I
And
jump
he's-
back and draw my daggers.
You all manage to dodge this, basically.
My daggers are immediately out after jumping back.
All right, but he's kind of gurgling on his. What?
I wanna miss and out the window.
Missing out the window. Okay, we'll get to you in a second.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check and see if he can be saved.
Uh, You don't have to do anything to him. I'm gonna say you take a look at him, and I mean, he's just got. You can tell he's just. What?
Nothing. Go on. I fucked up.
Has Darnell figured out something before anybody else? Holy shit!
No. I had something else I wanted to do after she said that. And I fucked up. Go on. Just go
okay.
on.
It's okay. But no, he's you can, as far as you can tell, he's got like maybe a few fractured bones, and he's bleeding slightly, but he's not like dying or anything.
Okay.
But Fiona kind of looks out the window, puts her hands on the railing, looks outside, and she's like, "Looks like we got some guests to entertain." And the guard, he's like, "Don't do it. He's a demon. He's come to punish us all."
That's what the guard's saying?
Yep.
Who is he?
Well, that should definitely get most of our attention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to stick around and find out. And Alara like pulls the sword off her back and starts walking towards the entrance and down the stairs.
All right.
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna take a shot at something here. Alara, uppies. I want to right on her back.
She looks at you and shakes her head and continues walking.
That usually works. I think I'm saying that to Roland. I'm not sure. It's just kind of the party. Kind of at Roland. Kind of like he's almost trying to
everybody.
convince Roland,
Everyone's out of like
that usually works. I don't know why it's not working this time. I never missed this twice in a row.
All right. What do y'all do? I know what Darnell's doing, but we'll get back to him in a second.
I'll make him
you
all the way
did
down.
this thing.
You're gonna
Go
follow
ahead,
her?
Yeah.
Okay. I do not like this music. Like, come on, like we need better music. Shit. You're in charge of the music, Nathan.
Yeah, it's like dead body comes through the wall, and we're listening to like soothing lullabies.
right.
You have to
Hang
fight
on a
music
sec.
on The Witcher.
I-
That'd be great right now.
I can fix this. Hold on.
There we go.
you can fix
There we
her.
go.
I mean,
There we go.
Nate can
That
fix
works.
her.
All right. So you guys follow Alara down the stairs and out of the building?
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So you guys come into the street, and Theo,
Really?
not like that. Theo, I'm going to say that feeling that you were feeling earlier as you descend the stairs and follow everyone outside, that feeling becomes more and more just aggressive. And like the goosebumps and hairs on your arms just start to prickle on end. Like you have felt this presence before, and it is bothering you. But you guys make your way out. Fiona files out behind you guys and into the street. There's two guards standing in front of the mansion. One of them's got like a claymore in his hand. The other's got like a spear pointed at three distinct figures. They are all dressed in black. One of them is a dragonborn.
Oh,
And he wields a giant crimson blade, almost reminiscent of the one Alara has.
no way. He got his fucking damn.
The second figure kind of looks like a bride, almost. She's wearing all black. She's got like a veil over her face. And Drax, Kiana, I'm going to say the first thing you notice about this figure is there are little tiny spiders just crawling over her body, dude. And she kind of does that thing in the horror movies where she like, just kind of twitches every once in a while.
Oh, the shaky head thing.
Yep.
Does she have Instagram?
But the thing that sticks out to you is her hands. Like they're just disheveled and disgusting, almost like a corpse. She's got extended, sharpened fingernails. This person looks gross.
What do
And
her
then
feet
the
look like?
She's wearing shoes, Theo.
All right.
But speaking of Theo,
You should have been thinking about Vagamond, Nate.
I swear it's not hentai, guys. Like, come on. But and the third figure is wearing a black cloak with like a plague doctor's mask. And Theo, in his hand, to you, it looks like a flute made of human bones.
Oh, fuck.
But this figure kind of turns and looks at you, Theo. You have seen this figure before. He was there that day when they died.
Oh, okay. Old person.
Immediately?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
Old person.
No chance to monologue. I fucking love it.
Okay. Yeah.
Say what?
If you can, check your XDMs. Check your XDM real quick.
Okay.
Just give me a
Hold on.
yes or no.
All right.
Give me yes or no.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about this.
No. Just tell me. You can tell me here, yes or no.
Nah.
Okay, got it. Cool deal.
I would say under different circumstances, but
All right, I'll save it.
yeah, these.
Got it.
I don't think you're going to be doing that kind of thing to these three.
Got it.
Okay, gotcha. Why don't we do this? I want to let them monologue before I take action. So I'm actually gonna hold action, but I have my hold person like dialed up.
Okay. Fiona kind of steps between you guys, and she goes, "What is the meaning of this?" And the Dragonborn steps forward. Kind of like in the picture. He's covered in white scales, horns. He's got, pitch, red gleaming eyes, and he's like, "Burgermeister of Vallaki. So nice to finally meet you. I'm assuming the other guy, the old fool, is dead, right?" And Fiona kind of shuts her mouth. "Allow me to introduce myself. I am Malagor, leader of the Black Chorus. And you have something we want. Well, actually, you have a few things that we want. So here's how this is going to go. You're going to turn over the Tome of Strahd, the Koliana girl, and the symbol of Ravenkind, or every man, woman, and child in this village will die." And your friends there, don't think about sicking them on us. Believe me, I've been itching for a fight for many years now. Well, at least an entertaining fight. So what is it going to be, my lady? And if you look at Fiona, like, she's in shock. Like, she does not know what to do right now.
I got.
Anyone?
All right. And so this is the Dragonborn that's talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all right. I'm gonna try something. Does anybody else have any ideas?
I do, but go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Let's go shoot him with arrows.
I'm gonna cast suggestion, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cast suggestion on the Dragonborn, and I was like, you and your friends are gonna put down your weapons and leave.
Okay.
Saving against a 16.
Saving against a 16? What's the roll, technically? Like, what kind of save is that?
Oh, that's a wisdom save.
Okay. 18 plus 1. That is a 19.
Okay, so he's not listening to me. All right, guys, I tried. That usually works too, by the way. I want that on the record. This has been that's 3 in a row for me. Typically that works.
For reference, this is what the other two look like.
I thought she'd be hot.
Yeah, me too. Seems like a missed opportunity,
baby.
Nate. That one I like.
He looks
That
good.
one I
Not?
like.
Yeah, he's cool.
What makes you believe that the objects you're seeking are here?
Do not take me for a fool, little girl.
I just look over. Drax is holding them in his hands.
Wow! He's literally got the book right there.
He's just standing there like.
Oh shit! Got a comment. Right. I think Don's a little behind in the stream.
I watched from the beginning.
Laura was not having that. You take me for
idea right now?
Oh, he was saying something deciding. It's okay. You take me for a fool, little girl.
Oh,
when my master tells me that there's something he wants, I get it. And you already know who he's talking about. He's talking about Strahd.
Yep. Calling another man your master is gay. Respectfully. Hey,
I would cut off your head, halfling, if it
Mm.
stood just a little further
Look
up
at-
from the ground.
Lucky me then.
Am I frozen?
You, sir, in the mask. You look like a musician. Anything I might have heard of? What's your name?
He doesn't say anything to you, Theo, but he kind of looks at you, and there's like this hissing noise coming from behind the mask that he's wearing.
Oh, that's
So you can probably assume he's probably not human or something,
Oh, okay.
or he's not like a normal like race.
Right.
What were you saying, Darnell? I'm sorry.
I would say I want to like coalesce kind of near Laura and Drax. Look at her and say, like, keep away.
Game of keep away.
That could work.
All right,
But I
I
say we-
grab the book and amulet, missed, and fucking take off fast as I
Oh
can.
shit!
Oh.
And just go.
By the way, when you do that,
Mm-hmm.
he turns into mist too and follows you.
Ah! It's a chase! Ah!
Yeah.
Like Mad Max.
Oh, I forgot to mention Malagor. I forgot to mention Malagor's a vampire.
Whoa! Vampire dragon, fun.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting some vampire on vampire action. That's pretty sweet.
When he flies after you, Darnell,
He's
Alara,
a vampire dragonborn?
Yep.
The vampire on vampire interracial action.
Vampire on vampire hate crime, son.
Extra
This is gonna be awesome.
Hey.
But when
So
you
soundboard.
when he flies off after you, Darnell, Alara immediately ignites her blade and she goes to swing on one of them. But right before she can bring the blade down, she like freezes, like she's being held in place. And you watch as she gets levitated off the ground. Theo, you're the first one to notice. The guy is playing his flute, and there's like this dark, ominous sound coming out of it. And there's even this black mist that's starting to surround Alara, and she just,
Oh shit.
she gets thrown like off to the side and into the side of a building, and she smashes through a window and disappears.
Damn. Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I will unfurl my wings and get up high so I can start taking shots at people.
hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
Roll again against me. We got the same thing, bud.
Okay, I'm gonna switch music.
I got a 14.
22. My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Let's see.
So how do you guys like the new setup?
I like it.
Impressive.
Looks
All right.
great.
So it's Butterscotch, me, Roland, Tikva, Drax, Nate.
Okay. I will leave it up to you to keep track of that. Like, you are my initiative man, Darnell, so. All right. So who's starting off? I already forgot.
So,
Did you say it was
Yeah,
Theo?
Yeah. I think I have bad internet. Keep
All right.
track of it. Good job.
All right. Sounds good. Now, Hold on, let me blow this up so I can see where I'm standing on my little screen. Oh, actually, wait, I can move this onto my big screen now. I have 2 screens. Cool. All right, so I can see myself down there in the corner. Where are the enemies standing in relation to me? Are these 2 ones out in front, kind of near the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, it's
right.
it's those 2.
Is there anywhere within my movement I can move to take cover?
I would say if you want, you could probably take cover behind one of the pillars off to the side of the.
I'm gonna put my back to a pillar with my movement, and then I'm gonna do a sick riff on my loot.
What's your movement?
25. So
all right. How much do you want to spend? So 5, 10,
as
15.
much as it takes to get tucked, and
all
then
right. I'll say you make it to your hiding spot.
Yeah, and I'll use my and then I'll I'm gonna then I'm gonna do a sick riff on my loot there, and then I'm gonna do vicious mockery on what's his face in the plague mask.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna have to roll an attack, which is, give me 1 second. I will roll that out. Okay.
Attacking Merrick the Piper. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him right away because I don't like him. It's not a good sign. All right, go ahead and
thank you, Iron.
Oh, not bad. Actually, hold on. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay.
Okay.
And then rolling. All right, this is gonna be a 19 to hit. Or no, sorry. No, that's right. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. All right.
Yep.
So that's going to do a D4 psychic damage, and then he has disadvantage on his. Actually, let me read the actual text of the spell.
Okay.
So that way I'm not just bullshitting.
All right.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull that up.
If the music's too loud, let me know and I'll put it down.
No, it's great. Okay. Oh, no, it does 2d4. Hooray. When I reach 5th level, it increases. Okay, so it does 2d4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then... Oh, no, sorry, he gets a wisdom saving throw. Sorry, it's not me attacking. It's he has to save against it.
He has to save against
So he's saving against a 16. My bad.
All right. And you said it's wisdom?
Yeah.
All right. All right. 10?
10 is not going to make it. It's saving against the 16. So
okay.
So he's going to take 2d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of his turn.
All right, cool.
So, yeah, so that's going to be that. So I'll roll that 2d4 real quick.
Okay. What's the matter, Darnell?
Let's roll them. All right. That's going to be a total of 5 points of damage.
Oh, that worked for a drop of blood.
That's right. It's just it's the disadvantage on his next attack roll. That's why.
Yeah.
You don't get that much power as a bard.
Right.
Hey. A thousand cuts. 1,000 cuts.
1,000 cuts.
It works.
All right.
Start.
Who's next?
Me.
Okay.
What's my distance between me and Numbnuts?
Well, I'm gonna treat this more like a role play encounter, kinda. You're gonna have to make a series of checks during this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you two are flying through the air. Just two things of mist. I'm gonna say you do notice that he's like gaining on you, and there's just this big smirking grin on his face. He's like, "You think you can run, little one?"
Is there a place that Strahd fears, doesn't like to go, or is a bad, just kind of that hurts him, but
I'm going to say, I see what you're saying. I'm going to say within the vicinity of the city, no.
Well, anywhere.
All over Barovia?
Anywhere. Which is closest to me. I don't care if it's miles and miles, just tell me.
Not anywhere close.
Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry.
I still want you to tell me is the reason for that.
Taco Bell.
I'm fucking gonna go down into like the trees or whatever and just hit Taco Bell and just fucking book it.
All right, as you're booking it, I'm going to say, hold on, you have to make a check. I'm going to say, since you're technically running away from him, make an athletics check.
Okay. 23. No, 24.
Okay. I'm gonna say you make it to the tree. He does lose sight of you for a minute. Like when you land in the tree, there's this huge boosh as he just lands on the concrete ground in the street, and he draws his blade and he starts looking around, and you watch him as he just starts sniffing the air.
I'm still moving. I didn't stop. I just wanted to go down and just fucking keep going.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get as close to the ground with like obstacles around me as much as possible.
All right.
Well,
as I'm gonna say, because you're running and you're, just the friction of the air and stuff, he does pick up your scent. Like he's lost sight of you, but he smells you. He's like, I love chasing prey, and he starts following you again.
Okay,
All
next
right.
is Roland.
All right. Can't hear you, Iron.
I see. Calm down. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this. All right. Because I think he's gonna be a bigger pain in the ass if we don't take care of it quickly. I think I'm gonna cast silence on our little flute faggot over here.
Flute faggot. I love it. Okay. Do it now. Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
That will do it. His armor class is not the best, but I mean, he's got a plethora of other shit to make up for that, though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
silence is gonna be.
Yeah. It's like when it's like I told Theo, all that for a little drop of blood. Whoops.
I like to start gunslinging right away, but
okay.
Now I can't do since I did a spell, I can't really do anything else.
What was the spell? What were you doing again? I'm sorry.
Silence.
So I did silence. You said it hit. It worked.
What does it do? Read it off. Like I need to know what it does to him.
Help if I had that. Hold on.
I could just look it up real quick. It's not that a big deal. Silence.
So it's supposed to just do exactly that.
5th edition.
Oh, for the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through 20-foot radius spheres centered on the point you choose within the range. Any creature, object, entirely inside.
Nice.
I see what you did there. But unfortunately, that's also going to affect Theo.
Oh, fuck me. I didn't think. This through.
When he casts this, it goes out in a cone. It's a cone thing. It goes out in a cone around you, and literally everybody that's in this vicinity.
Wait. Is it a cone? Is it a... Wait, hold on. You said cone. This is specific. What is the spell? Is it a cone? Is it a circle?
It's 120 feet.
It just says
20 feet of what?
What I have says 20 feet.
Circle?
I would assume it's a circle.
Of what? Does it say cone? Does it say circle? If it's 20
radius.
feet, you cast it on
radius.
the dude. Radius? Okay, that's a circle. If you cast it on the dude,
20-foot radius.
If you cast it on the guy, it's 2 squares all around him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Theo's good.
Okay, never mind. My bad. All right. I do like that though. That's pretty clever thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to just
Next.
not be like, I shot an arrow at it.
I mean, that's worked for you in the past. I mean,
Yeah, just trying to mix it up.
yeah.
Be more creative here.
All right. Who's next?
Next is
Nice.
Drax, you're up next after that.
So I'm gonna unfurl my wings and fly up because that tends to be my best spot to take out people. I'm gonna use guiding bolt specifically because it gives the next attacker advantage against the same target. Since I figured Drax is gonna have to go after the spider bitch, I'm gonna cast guiding bolt on her.
Okay. Do it. Do it now. Yeah. This is great.
18.
Well, hold on a second. I got Merrick the Piper's thing up. That does hit.
Nice.
Really, Malagor's the only one with a pretty decent armor class. He and Darnell are currently chasing each other through the streets of Valaki.
Sure, he'll be back, and then we'll all have to fight him. So
Should I be rolling
take
damage?
these two out without any.
Let me just wait. Say it again, Tiny.
I said, what, am I supposed to roll damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guiding bolt is a. Pretty sure it's a D8. Hold on. Guiding bolt 5e. I am not one of those DMs that remembers all this shit off the top of his head. If I was, I would be fucking Matt Mercer. Flash of light.
He has no cards and all sorts of shit hidden around. He does not remember all that off the top of his head.
Right. It is 4d6 radiant damage, Tiny.
Ooh.
So you have to roll 4d6s.
Nice.
That is nasty. I forgot how
Yeah,
it's a level 1 spell, and it does 4d6 points of damage. That is ridiculous. And you add a d20 at higher. Well, you add another d6 at higher levels.
13.
Jesus.
13 points of damage.
Yep.
You know what? Just for the fuck of it, roll me a d4
Okay.
because she's technically undead. So 13 plus whatever you get on the d4.
So 15. I got a 2.
All right. So she takes 15 points of holy damage.
Dang.
Hey, Nate, real quick question. I have limited telepathy. We've established. Can I send something to the party? Let me know when Alara's free again.
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Okay. I want to tell everybody. Let me know the second she's free.
Well, she's not free. She's kind of unconscious.
No, I
at
told
the
her to let me
moment.
know this the second she's not being controlled by numbnuts.
Okay. All right. All right. That was Tiny's turn. Who's next?
It is Drax and you, Nate.
And he gets extra advantage against her if he attacks her after I do.
Okay.
Let's go.
That is badass. Holy shit.
And I'm going to take my arrow, my little crossbolt that I have, and I'm going to shoot at that ugly fuck.
Which ugly fuck? They're both ugly.
the one with the spiders crawling all over her.
Okay.
I'm moving like the ring bitch.
Ooh, and that is a 20. Not natural though, not nat.
Not 20. Yeah, that definitely hits. Do your damage.
Let's go, let's go. 6.
I love vicious mockery. It's an awesome spell.
This mockery's badass. It's very underutilized. Like a lot of people don't use it.
She takes 9 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And who's next? Darnell.
You.
Me.
You didn't
All right.
you.
Just because you immediately attacked her, Darnell, she's immediately gonna go after you.
Ooh, I didn't attack anybody.
Well, you spent your turn running away from douche.
You said she. She's attacking me.
Huh?
You said
She
she's
said she, not he.
You said she, so I'm confused.
No, Malagor is coming after you. Not.
Oh, okay.
But you called Malagor a girl for a second. That's why I was
fuck.
confused.
Oh, slip of the tongue.
Okay.
Sorry. Damn it. Some gender confused vampire
Got it.
dragonborn is coming after me.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. Dude, he's running away. He's following him in the air. And Darnell just turns, looks back at him as he's running away. All he sees is the dragonborn. It's ma'am. Oh, shit. All right.
Oh yeah, okay.
right, so it's funny. She has a nice little thing called Spider's Agility, so she can move a lot further than normal. Since she goes right by you, Roland, I'm gonna say you get a free attack. Yeah, you get opportunity attack.
And I rolled a nat 20.
Yep.
Well done.
Damn, son.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Suck
it's just
his
it's just max damage. Whatever you do.
Okay, let me roll my. I've got so many extras to the.
Or is it bonus damage?
No. You have to look because it's ×2 usually.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's like, if it's max, you wouldn't have to roll. Just take the dice, add your bonus, and double everything. But just roll it, double your roll and double your bonus.
Double and give it to the next person.
Okay. I got to roll my D8, right?
Yeah, roll your D8, add your bonus, and then ×2.
Damn. I rolled an 8 on my D8, so now I got to add all my shit to it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Good start.
I'm actually going to try something different when she gets to you, Keon.
If she gets to him.
Well, she got to him. It's just she happened to pass by Roland.
I know, but it's not her turn yet. She may die before it's her turn.
Well, it is her turn. He just got opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
So what all would I? Sorry, I haven't fucked with my character sheet in so long. I'm trying to remember what all I add to it.
It's in your where's your attacks? In the middle of the sheet, attacks and spellcasting.
It's fine, dude. Like, I figured it was going to take a minute for everybody to kind of read.
All right, so what? I'm sorry. What are you trying to do, Iron?
I'm just trying to get everything added up. I just rolled the D8 for taking my bonus, the extra attack. I'm going to figure out what all I would add to that.
Okay, so
you would just double your.
So what's the damage dice?
It's a D8.
D8, and I rolled an 8.
Okay, and which attribute did you use to attack with? Was it Dex or Strength?
Wait, no, he gets bonuses from other stuff. He gets bonuses from different things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I don't know.
Dude, it should be written right in the middle of your sheet.
How can I haven't looked at this thing in like 4 months?
All right, if you guys, I understand that. I understand that. Okay,
right here.
So,
It's fine. You know what? How about this? Just to keep combat rolling, I'll say just add another D8 on top of the one you already rolled.
Okay, so
I mean, you rolled
it,
you
and I roll again.
Yeah, 8. Well, yeah, 8 plus another one.
No, it doubles it.
2. Okay, I rolled an 8 and a 2.
No. It's double damage because you got a natural 20.
So you got 16. Roll a D8 again.
16.
Roll a D8.
And then 4.
Okay, 20.
Okay. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, Nate, I'm gonna need a crash course again on my character.
It's fine, dude. No, like we haven't played this in months. I figured this kind of thing was gonna happen, so don't worry about it. I knew this was probably gonna happen. It's fine.
I, for one, am appalled. You should be embarrassed to show your face in public.
Fuck you.
Hey, Nate, go. Your turn, bud.
She makes it to you, Keon, and not like that.
How come everybody else is getting all the attention from the hot spider lady? What's going on with that?
That's not hot. That's not hot. She's not hot.
You gotta get her in the right lighting. That's no makeup.
She reaches out to grab you with both of her hands. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Oh boy.
Yep.
Can I wait?
How does
how
does a 17 do?
Wait, say it again.
How does a 17?
Nope.
Fuck.
You are going to take damage from this, and you are going to be frightened on your next turn.
Oh dang!
Hold on a second. All right, you took 15 points of psychic damage.
15. Holy shit!
Yeah. And on top of that,
You did this to me.
Oh my god.
Me. Die.
Jesus.
oh, it gets worse. Like, you hear her voice inside you, and for a moment, your vision kind of starts to wobble and change,
Oh,
and you see Frey standing there, except it's not how you remember her. Like, her skin is a lot more pale. Like, it looks like there's some decay on her body.
oh.
No makeup.
Yeah. And she just looks at you and she goes,
I loved you.
Oh,
And now
Oh, that's awesome.
Jackson's going through
it's
it.
really
That's fucking awesome. How come some guys have all the luck, man?
By the way,
Real.
I
This
got
is
Kit
horse
to by the way, I got Kit to record all of that for me.
Oh,
That's so
shit.
cool.
Yeah. All right, so for your next turn, you are frightened. You have
Do you have a recording of
disadvantage.
Kit saying you're such a good boy by any chance?
No, but I got
want to play right now. That you would want to send. Actually, you can just send it to my DMs. It's fine.
no, but I got this one.
Drax, you're hurting me. Why?
No.
No, that'll do it. no, yeah, I can use that.
I couldn't hear anything.
You couldn't hear it.
I barely could too. It's very low compared to the music. Even when you played it before, the music was very low for me.
All right, there you go.
Drax, you're hurting me. Why?
Oh.
Oh man.
Ugh.
It is kind
Dude,
of your fault. She's dead if you think about it. I mean, I don't want to pile on. I'm just pointing that out.
I'm gonna say, like, Keon, you are like in complete, total distress. Like, where you're seeing Frey taunting you, the rest of you, this creature, bride, corpse thing just has his head by like both hands, and you're watching as this purple and kind of think Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
She's just fucking like obliterating his life force.
And Jackson's screaming. Jack's screaming out.
Yeah,
Right
it's
now.
some it's some fucked up shit.
Is he, Nate? Is he going to get another crack at this save on his next turn, or is he stuck in this state? Answer without fucking up the game.
He's frightened on his next
Okay.
turn. So
Okay,
after his
okay,
after his next turn, he'll be able to go back to doing what he was doing before.
Okay.
And then we got the Piper. He moves up and he is going to he's going to cast. Well, I'm going to say since that spell you cast, it was right around him, he steps out of it
Oh, I see.
and he's able to use his sound again. He's going to cast Song of Terror.
Oh, that sounds suboptimal.
You need to make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Me?
Yeah,
Why is he attacking me?
because you attacked him.
That's taken out of context. All right. All right. I got miraculously. It looks like I'm gonna pull out a 22 on that saving roll throw. Oh fuck.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say. I mean, that does pass, but when he casts it, you watch as when he starts to play his flute, this black mist comes shooting out the end of it, and it crawls across the concrete towards you. And right before it reaches you, it kind of starts to dissipate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that spell you casted earlier, it's somehow deflecting what he's trying to do to you.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So we're in like a bard's duel. I like this.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Back to the top. It is your turn, Theo. Pretty sure.
All right. Let's do first of all, I want to okay, so you said Keon's just gonna be frightened for one turn, so he doesn't have any more saves coming up.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I am going to let's see. Let me bonus action. I'm gonna give
Damn.
Oh wow.
Poor guy. Poor
No,
guy.
she means you. She means you because you were hiding.
Yeah, because I'm a bard. So.
Well, I mean, Keon
that's
did
just
let
smart.
Bray die.
That's just smart
so.
playing.
I
your
didn't
position.
let her die.
Yeah, it was your fault. My bad. I was my bad for pointing it out. I thought we were on the same. See, I'm great at reading.
No, if
social
her comment
cues.
before that said because you're hiding, Theo.
Oh well, yeah, that's just smart and playing my
well.
position well. That's why women shouldn't be involved in government because of that right there.
Anyway, back to the
Piper.
Piper.
Snodgrass, Saturdays, 11 a.m. All right.
Shove
let's
this
see.
guy's flute up his ass. I don't know. Do something.
Yeah, that's good. I'm actually going to use my bonus action first, and I'm going to give a D8 of Bardic Inspiration to the homie Drax because he's going through it. And actually, wait, can I cast Calm Emotions on Drax and get him like ready to rock, or is he going to be ready to rock next turn anyway?
He's not going to be ready to rock his next turn.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on Drax. Hold on, let me see if that does it. Yep. Calm Emotions. I think I have it. Yeah, I do. Let me just pull it up right here. There we go. I attempt to suppress strong emotions in, well, this is a group of people, but I'm going to do it on just one. So it's going to be a charisma saving throw, but he can fail it on purpose if he would like. And actually, no, he's frightened, so he may not have the presence of mind to fail it. So he's got to roll a charisma saving throw against my 16. And that will cause that. It says you can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When this spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes. But I can do it, so that's what I'll do. I will cast Calm Emotions on Drax. See if we can get him to calm the fuck down.
Okay.
So he's rolling a charisma saving throw against my 16, and I've seen him interact with people, so I know his charisma sucks. Go ahead.
So I gotta
roll under a 16.
Roll under a 16. Okay.
And I'm actually gonna use my reaction cutting words. So how that works is for an attack roll, ability check, or damage. No, sorry, it doesn't work for saving throws. My bad. Sorry. Never mind.
Oh, well, it's good because the first one. The first one was a 4.
Okay, we're good. We're good. So he failed. Consider your emotions calmed, motherfucker.
Tell that bitch to chill. Tell her try to be cool.
What's the Fonzie like? He's cool, right?
Yeah.
Keon, I'm going to say your vision starts to shift again, and the visage of Frey disappears, and you see this ugly, just rotten skeletal bitch just like grabbing onto your head, and she's like hissing and snarling in your face. Like, I'm gonna say probably some of her spit like gets on your face and shit, dude. Just like it's really gross.
Man, some guys just get everything.
Our last words were spit in my mouth. Wait, what?
I want to shout over saying like, "Yo, thanks."
No, you're over there going, get this fucking bitch off me!
Yeah, right.
Fucking hell!
I appreciate it, but get this thing off me.
Whore! Fucking whore! This charlatan, get her off! All right, next.
It's me then Roland.
Okay.
So is she not being held by the whistle dude anymore?
I don't think she was held. She got just thrown by him.
No, she just got thrown to the side, basically, and knocked out. What are you doing right now? You took off at the beginning of the combat, so I'm having to improvise all of this.
Hit. Got it. So I'm heading back as fast as you let me. Will I make it back this round?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. I want to aim straight for the whistle dude as fast as I can. Solidify the square next to him and just fucking slam into him as hard as with all my momentum.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Just like fucking just.
You just like run into him like the Rhino trying to take out Spider-Man.
No, I'm not running. I'm missed. I'm misting.
Yeah.
Fucking solidify right before and hit him. from the back.
Okay.
From his back.
Okay. Roll. You know what? Just because I like that so much, I'll even let you have advantage on it.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. A 24 and a 20.
All right. Yeah, that definitely does it. And I'm gonna say, since getting hit by a vampire like that is like the equivalent of getting hit by a fucking Ford going 75 miles an hour. I'm gonna say when you hit him, he kind of goes flying back and he lands on the ground. He is now knocked prone.
All right, you're next. Roland. All right. Roland, then Tifa.
Okay, I'm gonna. Ugh, hold on. I'm gonna sneeze.
Is that your action?
No. Go ahead and put me back about 2 squares. I'm gonna scoop back so I give Drex and her a little space to cook. Not that way. Back up the stairs.
Drax, we need to cook.
Drax,
we need to cook. Something like that.
And Flute guy, I think it's about time he took a good old classic arrow to the face.
He is prone, so you do have advantage on this attack. That's 2 d20s, and you take the highest one.
Oh, 2 d20s. Fuck. We should have done a pregame.
Yeah,
for those of us who are out of practice.
Yeah, I should have thought about that. It's my bad. We'll do a crash course some other time. That's fine.
I mean, I'm catching up pretty quick. I just haven't looked at my sheet in so long.
Yeah.
All right, 10 and 13. So 13.
No, you just take the highest one. You don't add them up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. So I rolled a 10 and a 13. So I'm taking the 13.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
So you're going to add your dexterity and your proficiency.
Oh,
bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to add your stuff.
Iron, is your sheet in front of you?
Yes,
Right here.
it's on my screen.
Right here.
I know where it is, Darnell. Thank you.
You didn't. Okay, I was trying to show you earlier. You didn't tell me you saw. I'm sorry. Trying to help.
No, I didn't know what to look for. Which part?
I got you.
I have to read this stuff too. Okay. Archery gain +2.
Don't you just love relearning this game after months of not playing it?
Oh.
That's what scares new players away. They're like, I have to read all this? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So 22.
Damn. Yeah, that definitely hits. Was that your damage or?
That was just my initial.
Okay.
I haven't rolled my damage yet.
I was gonna say 22.
That was to see if it hit. Now I know it hit.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah,
and
now
I
you
know I
roll
got a
your
bunch of extra. Ah! Oh, you're gonna love this, Nate. I rolled another 8. So hold on.
Ooh. I'm gonna be looking to wrap this up pretty soon because I know Vagabond's got his stuff. I'll find a good way to end it.
13, 14, 15.
15 points of damage? All right, sweet. Yeah. So tell me how you do it. You see him go down and immediately you just pop, just start popping shit off into him.
Yeah, you know the scene from The Matrix where Neo pulls out the guns, with the trench coat.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. That's it. I got the handheld.
I love it. All right.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
Tifa then Drax.
Now.
Tifa then Drax.
Well, I hate to...
now I gain an extra attack because you can attack twice whenever you attack on your turn. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, just for the sake of time.
Okay.
I'm gonna say as you guys are in the middle of this fight, you hear this loud roar coming up from behind you down the street, and you see Malagor just charging down the street with his blade raised, like he's gonna. I'm gonna say, Tikva, he's charging right at you as you're in the air because he's a vampire. He can turn into mist and fly and shit. But right before he gets to you, there's a black mist that starts to manifest in front of you, and Alara comes shooting out of it. She's got her fucking sword raised, and they both just fucking collide midair. And there's a loud clash as their fucking blades meet.
Hell yeah.
And they both fall to the floor, fall to the concrete, and she takes a fighting stance and ignites her sword. And he just laughs. Traitor. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna look down at her and tell her that she better not fucking leave because I'm the one who's gonna kill her.
I heard none of that. I'm sorry.
Girl, you're very muffled.
Oh, God.
Very muffled.
Well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your cat sitting on your microphone.
So say it again.
I was gonna say, I look down because I'm still up high. I look down at her and say, "You better not lose because I'm the one who's gonna kill you."
Ooh. When you say that, she kind of turns and looks up at you, and she smirks, and then she turns back and looks at Malagor, and she gets a real serious look on her face. Yeah, this fight is gonna be electric. And with that, we cut to black. We're gonna have to pick up this combat encounter next time, because I made a promise that we would try to wrap this up before Bagamon show. I didn't get to everything I wanted to do tonight, but that's okay.
We're not in a rush.
Yeah,
it was a good game to come back and like brush
Oh,
off
yeah.
brush off all our skills and shit.
yeah.
I need to read my character sheet.
Dude, you know what? That's my fault. And honestly, I'm over here struggling a little bit too, just because I haven't played this game in a matter of months. Like, I've got custom like notes for these 3 NPCs and like all their stats and shit. So just trying to scroll through it all and trying to pick something to do, I'm just like, maybe I should do that. Like, I need to sit down and like read over the shit some more anyway. So, nah, it's fine. I figured we'd all be a little out of practice. Although, Theo, you had that shit on the lockdown, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, well, I've played before.
Well, we've all played before, but nah, dude. Like, thank you guys. This was badass. Shit.
Glad. Oh,
Well, where did everybody go? Oh no. Whew. All right. Like I said, thank you guys for being here. Like, I'm just glad to be back to doing this. This was fucking awesome.
hell yeah. Glad to be back.
All righty. And to anyone who was watching live tonight, oh shit, WZ, you just got here, dude. We're wrapping up right now, so yeah, it's over, bud. I'm sorry, but I made a promise. Yeah, you can catch the replay. It's also going to be on Rumble too. So if you got Rumble and you don't want to watch on YouTube, you can watch it on Rumble. But no, to anyone who was watching live tonight that has not seen what I do over here and hasn't seen just D&D before, and you stop by, thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. And once again, I appreciate you guys for coming back. I know it wasn't exactly in a good headspace months ago, but I feel a lot better. I'm glad to be back to doing this, and I'm pretty fucking hyped for what's coming. I've pretty much thought out like the next 10 sessions, and I already know how this campaign's gonna end.
Nice.
So it's gonna be fun. Like, I can't wait. Good to see the crew back
I had
together.
a lot of fun, man.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Glad to see the crew back together. I'm glad to have my crew back together. It feels great. All righty. We will go around the horn, and everyone can do their outro. And I know you guys got obligations in other places, so we'll do this as quickly as we can. Starting with Theo Snodgrass. What do you got coming up, buddy?
What's up, everybody? My name is Theo Snodgrass. I'm a comedian and podcaster out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I host a show called Touch Grass with Theo Snodgrass, 11 a.m. Pacific time, Saturdays. I also host a show called Theocracy, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you want to see me do live comedy, I'm going to be at Laughs Las Vegas on September 9th, and then I'm going to be at Buck's Tavern on September 10th. So be sure to come out and check that out. I also hang out on the Rogues Gallery with Iron Oxide. We do Ironcast on Iron Oxide. I hang out here, and right after this, I'm going to be on I Swear It's Not Hentai with my good friend, the Runaway Vagabond. So make sure to check that out. Lots of good stuff happening. Be excited. Oh, on the lookout for I Can Fix Her, a comic book that'll be coming out by the end of the year that I co-wrote with my good friend, Vaughn Coleman, friend of the channel.
Go support Vaughn Coleman. Guy's a fucking artist. Love him.
She's a good she's a good comic creator.
Is that going to be a meme? Nathan's misgendering his own NPCs. Like, what the fuck?
No, and contrary to popular belief, Vaughn Coleman does have male sex organs. It's not common knowledge. Commonly believed he doesn't. That's not true. That is a false rumor spread by Bat Sauce.
Oh, fucking Bat Sauce. Oh, shit. Well, that's good, man. You know, I look forward to being on Touch Grass with you. Reason I wasn't there yesterday, my mom's birthday was yesterday. So I had to go, shopping for a gift for her. And then, I went over there and hung out with her.
Gross. You're dead to me.
You love your mom, you fucking fag.
You loser. Disgusting.
I'm disgusted with you.
What your ancestors say.
Darnell, what you got coming up, buddy?
Yeah. Tomorrow I will be on Third Railify at 9 p.m. Central on Rumble. We do Pop Culture Beatdown where we tackle the week's most important pop culture news. We don't just tackle it, we beat the shit out of it. Unlike other shows that talk about it, we just beat it. Tuesday, I have 9:15 p.m. with Mr. Burger, the Mr. Burger featuring Kira and Darnell Quigley Trivia Blitz. This week will be Sammy 3-Peat, 9:15 p.m. Central with Mr. Burger's YouTube channel. 11 p.m. Central with Moxie Dame doing AI Dungeon. We do a space trucker thing in space. Thursday, AI Dungeon with Killer Games Mike on your YouTube and Rumble at 7:30 p.m. Central. We do the horror story. The Panic Room is the name of the show. Right after that, 9:30 p.m. Central my time. 2 Sieves and a Pig, myself and 2 friends, or more or less, whoever shows up. We go over police body cam videos and we discuss them. They ask questions. I give answers being a former police officer. Lastly, the official channel of Sham Records on my Rumble account. Check it out. Lots of fun AI creative music. You want some music created for your show or for your channel? Contact me on X at Darnell Quigley. No E before the Y. I make all the music for free because it's fun.
Awesome, dude. And Keon, I know you were telling me earlier you've actually got some stuff going on. Why don't you tell everybody about that?
What's up, y'all? I just recently got into streaming recently on Twitch. So if you ever get a chance, go follow me on there at Hi, I'm Coney on Twitch. And I don't have a set schedule yet, but I do try to stream as much as I can and whenever I can. But that's on my streaming side. You can go follow me on Instagram if you like cars and stuff. Follow me on Instagram, paintball, whatever. Instagram, TikTok. Instagram is Coney_370. And my TikTok is Hi, I'm Coney. Pretty much anywhere you want to find me, it's going to have Coney in it. That's about it, though.
Awesome, dude. And you're doing the VTuber shtick too,
yes,
right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome, dude. All right. I think I've seen your avatar. That's actually pretty good, man. Did you make that yourself or did somebody else do that?
So my original one, my original PNG, I got that commissioned, and then my VTuber model that I'm using right now, I actually just bought that off of Etsy, and it looks, I honestly love it. So I might later on, I might get that actually customized for myself.
Okay, awesome. No, I watch a few VTubers that are based. I don't watch the weird ones. There's a lot of weird people on that side of the internet. Tiny, where can we find you next?
Well, I'm supposed to be on with Vagabond right after this, so we'll see if that works out. You can find me on.
Is it too late? I'm sorry.
No. It has nothing to do with the timing.
Okay.
And everything to do with my painkillers. I'm on Drunken Emerald Arrow's channel for Tuesday at 6 p.m. for nerds covering the news, and on Fridays at Saturdays at 7 Pacific time for insert title here. I will also be on with Darmuth for Dara Chat on the 11th. And other than that, I'm just showing up here, there, and a couple places where people invite me. So follow me on X and you'll know where I'm going.
All right. Awesome. Glad to hear it. And of course, Iron Oxide. What do you got coming up, buddy?
Hey man, so I should be over on Sammy Three Peats and other news later on this evening, and I think in about an hour. And then for the rest of the week, got not a whole lot planned. Gonna try to roll out some more Ironcast, co-hosted by Theo up here, where we talk about news, current events, stuff like that. We occasionally bring in another guest. You've been on a couple times, so appreciate that, Nate. Still trying to get the bearings on that show, but we'll keep everybody posted on how that's going. Rogues Galleries every Friday for now at 5:35 p.m. PST. We might be doing a schedule change on that show as well. Then Cavecast over on Sammy Three Peats at 8 a.m. Pacific time over on Sammy Three Peat, Touchgrass at Theo Snodgrass at 11 a.m. And everything else, just follow me over on X and you'll know where to find me. If I did miss anything, I do apologize.
All right. Awesome. And of course, Full Metal Nate, Dungeon Master here. I run the probably one of the best D&D shows on YouTube. I like to think so. Anyway. But no, obviously you can find me here on YouTube. You can find me now on Rumble as well. We were streaming over there tonight. I'm kind of curious to see how this did over there, or whether or not I'm actually going to have to change something, because I know there's quite a few kinks over there that some people have been trying to work out, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I am working on a secondary D&D show that is going to kind of launch maybe like within the next month. It's called So You Want to Play D&D. So for anyone who's never played D&D in their life, if you want to get into the game, the whole concept of the show is that I take someone who's never played, I help them make a character, and then we run an episode. It doesn't have to be Curse of Strahd. It could literally just be anything that I come up with, just trying to get people into something new and, get them excited in something that, they never really thought about maybe trying in the past. I love this game, been playing it for nearly over a decade now. I just kind of want to share my love of this game with everybody that I can. Not the newer stuff though. that newer stuff, I cannot get into it. But when I'm not doing any of that, you can find me over on Iron Oxide's channel on the weekends, the Weekend Rogues Gallery. You can find me on Theo's channel, doing Touch Grass. You can also find me on Rumble with Third Rallify and Gina. They put on a really good show over there and they have a lot of fun. So I'm just kind of all over the place. And when I'm not doing that, I'm here just, trying to tell a good story. That's what I like to do. But that is it. And to anyone who joined live tonight, I want to say just thank you so much for watching. And if you liked what you saw tonight and you're new, please hit the subscribe button and like and comment. Really helps out the channel. And be sure to share everything. I know you have to repost stuff on Rumble as well, so do that too. And until next time, we will see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Good night.
The night bleeds red, the gates swing wide, shadows march with a turning tide, thunder breaks where the dead once tread, whispers call for the blood we've shed. The king of